everybody, it's Bunny, and another month is coming to an end, and you know what that means. It's time for another monthly favorites video. I have a whole basket of goodies to share with you guys this month, but before we get started, let's give a quick thank you to today's video sponsor, which is audible.com. You guys already know about Audible. They are the world's largest library of audio books. I have mentioned them to you guys a couple months before, like a couple months prior. Once again, even though this is a sponsored segment, Audible is a service that I choose to subscribe to myself. It is a service that I pay for, but Audible is giving me a chance to give you guys a free 30-day subscription. And with that free 30-day subscription, you also get a free audiobook to choose that you can keep forever. Even if you decide to cancel after your 30-day trial, it is a free 30-day trial. After that, you will pay for it. It is like a subscription service, but no matter what, if you keep using the service or if you cancel, you do get to keep that free audio book. I have been using this service a ton this month. I've been doing a lot of research lately for all the Vlogoween videos, looking for neat, interesting Halloween products online, cooking up some early videos that I've been filming for you guys, makeup looks and what have you. So this month I have been listening to Stephen King's It. You guys know I am a huge fan of Stephen King, and every year in the month of October, I used to read a Stephen King book, but as you guys know, like my opportunity for physical reading, it gets harder and harder for me, so it's good to be able to do those things, you know, sort of like hands-free and eyes-free, just being able to listen to the book. I started reading Stephen King's It years ago. I never got to finish it, so I thought, why not revive that spooky tradition and listen to a Stephen King audiobook. It is pretty long, so I am just getting into it in the month of September, so it's probably going to take me through October as well. I think the total length of that book is like 44 hours. If you want to check out Audible for yourself, there will be a URL in the info box, and it's www.audible.com/bunny. So head on over, check it out for yourself, get a free trial, get a free audiobook. It doesn't have to be it. It doesn't have to be the one that I'm mentioning. You can select any book that you want off of Audible. It is yours. It is free to keep, so check out audible.com today. It's a service I really like. Getting into the monthly favorites. First of all, it is a product that was in First Impression Friday. It is the new Dyson, what do we call this thing? The Dyson Bladeless Dryer. It's like the Dyson Bladeless fans, except for it's a hair dryer. I have been using this thing every single day of my life, constantly, ever since I did that review video. It is a little bit steep. It dries your hair really fast. It's very comfortable, and just the more that I used it and the more that I compared it to other hair dryers that I have, you can definitely tell the difference that it is a lot more on the quieter side. It's by no means like a silent hair dryer or anything, but in comparison to other hair dryers, it is a lot more softer. The sounds. You guys know my hair dryer addiction knows no bounds, but this one is like a new favorite. Up next, we have a makeup product from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is one of the new contour sticks, or this might be, no, okay, so this says stick foundation contour. So I guess it's like a contouring foundation. I have been obsessed with this one ever since I got it. I've already kind of like rounded off the corners quite a bit. So this is in the shade Fawn, and when I apply this, it just communicates with my skin in a marvelous way. I don't know if it's just the right shade of contour for me or what, but this really sculpts my nose and carves out my cheekbones. It is so easy to blend. It is so easy to work with. It's so creamy. I have a couple other shades of the contour sticks as well, but for some reason I just keep grabbing this shade. If you guys have not checked these things out yet, you must. Up next is jewelry, which you guys have probably seen already if you follow me on Instagram. I've been crazy about it all this month. It is from an Etsy seller. I hope I'm gonna say her name right. It is Bella Lily Jewelry. Fabulous. fabulous stuff. She only does a shop update, I think like once a week. Her stuff is all handmade. It's all like fine gemstones, sterling silver, that kind of stuff. So it's definitely not cheap because it is high quality jewelry. I told you guys recently I've become more sensitive than ever to metals and stuff that are not sterling silver or better. And so it sent me on the quest to find all sorts of awesome jewelry pieces that are made out of those materials. So I ran across this one, and let me just show you guys this amazing skull necklace that I got. Look at that. So unique, so amazing. I love large statement piece necklaces, and I love skulls. I've always loved skulls and skeletons my whole life. I don't know where that came from. Also, you guys have seen in several videos these rings. Focus on the rings. Yes. This one I love, and she just sent it. Like, I think she sends out little bonus gifts with her orders. And so this one is just a very thin, plain sterling silver band, but I am obsessed with it. I hope she starts selling them, because honestly, I want one for my pinky finger and maybe my thumb as well. I hope it's like showing the fabulousness on camera, but it is like a sterling silver. It's sort of like a crown shape, I guess you could say. Mine, I got a custom order, and so I had her put like a clear stone, but it also has these Swarovski crystals all around the sides of it. These are gray and the middle is like clear, but it's just so sparkly. I really feel like this footage is not at all doing it justice. When I'm in certain light settings or when I'm outside and I'm wearing it, you know, I mean, I feel like when it's catching the light from way back here, it's just so marvelous and sparkly. She makes them in all different colors. I've seen pink, I've seen blue. So I'm gonna link everything I'm mentioning today in the info box. You gotta check her site out. It's amazing. Next, I have a couple of tank tops from Petals and Peacocks. This one has my makeup on it because it's dirty right now, but I love these Petal and Peacocks tank tops. They are so comfortable and breezy, and they come looking just a little bit frayed and a little bit worn, a little bit torn, and that is the way that I like my clothing. They're so soft as well. So I got this one. I hope they're talking about Winona Ryder, but it says Ryder in 90. They had one that said Moss in 92 as well, and I just liked it. And you know, I love Winona Ryder. And this one has been another favorite as well. It's pretty sassy. It says, "Let's not and say that we did." And this is the kind of subtle humor that I like in my apparel. As you guys know, I obsess over skincare all the time. My skincare regimen is out of control, but there are two products that I have been using constantly this month. The first one is the reintroduction of a dear old friend, which is the Glam Glow Youth Mud Tingle Sfoliate. I don't remember if we did a Does This Thing Really Work or First Impression Friday. I think it was about 2 years ago now. I did a whole demo of Ye Old Youth Mud, and I've been using this one and Gravity Mud by Glam Glow pretty much every other day. I'll do Gravity Mud one day, I'll do Youth Mud the next day. I kind of had put this little guy on the back burner for a little while. I don't know why, but I feel like it's been doing wonders to help clear up my skin. I've had a couple like trouble areas, breakout spots this month, and you put this on, you leave it on for 10 minutes, you wash it off, and I think it really helps to speed up the recovery from face demons, if you know what I mean. It just helps to, you know, brighten and tighten the skin. As you guys can see, hopefully you guys can see, I'm already at the bare bones of this one. Like, I actually, that's the bottom that you're seeing right there. So I'm almost out of this one, but it will forever be one of my holy grail. Oh, I just love the smell of it. It smells like tea, and there's actually tea leaves in it. So it's like perfect for the swamp fam bam. I think I've gone through this whole jar in a month. Crazy. Up next is another thing that I have used. It used to be like a holy grail thing. Then for some reason I just stopped using it one day. I don't know why I do the things that I do. But I reordered a Clarisonic Mia, and I think that this is their newest model, which is the Mia Fit. It's something about this little handheld one. I've just fallen in love with it all over again, and I have been using this pretty much every single day in the month of September, and I definitely think that you can see a difference in my skin. I feel like it does look healthier, more radiant, more vibrant. I feel like it is helping make my Murad work a lot better than when I just apply it with my hands. You guys know Murad anti-acne face wash. It's the one in the blue container. That's like my holy grail. That's the only face wash that I ever use on my face, but I feel like something about applying that and rubbing it in with this Clarisonic device just makes everything, all of my skincare, perform a little bit better. Now, this brush head is not the one that came with it. I love the Luxe brushes. I think that they're actually made out of cashmere. They are a little bit pricier than other Clarisonic brush heads, but it just creates such a amazing like foam when you apply your face wash or whatever you wash your face with. I guess that would always be face wash, but it literally just, it's like a marvelous like foamy, it just feels super clean, super cleansing, relaxing, gentle. Can't get enough of it. There's a couple different speed settings with this one. They, once again, are a little bit pricey. You know, it's like an investment in your skin, but it is so worth it. I think this is my last physical monthly favorite, is this adorable backup power bank phone charger that just showed up to my P.O. box from a company named BUQU. These are like my life staple. I feel like my phone is always dying. I don't even know how that can possibly be. Maybe it's because like every other night I forget to actually like plug it into the wall. So needless to say, I'm always living off of these things, and just everything about this one is adorable. It looks like a little piggy bank, and it has this clip, which is like a car binder clip, so it's so convenient. I just clip it onto my purse handle or my belt loop or whatever. And also, I hope that there's still some charge left so I can show you guys. Oh, you can just barely see it. Okay, so if you want to find out if your power bank has charge left, you just shake it and it shows you how much charging power is left in it. I just think that that is a really interesting feature that I have not seen in any of these portable charger banks before. They have some other shapes too. They have like a pineapple, and I can't remember what the other ones are. They have some really interesting wall chargers as well. I feel like normally like backup phone chargers and stuff are, they're not cute, you know? This one's cute. Is that an important thing to you? I don't know. It's kind of important to me. Oh, I forgot. I do have one more physical thing. I rewrapped it just to show you guys. I saved the box because I felt like this was going to be something I wanted to talk about. I've actually repurchased these things several times before. This is the Origins Feel Good Hug Stress Relieving Body Wrap. And this is in the peppermint, eucalyptus, and lavender scent. But I have been a little bit stressed out lately this month, and actually last month too. These things, you can just like wrap them around your shoulders. You can put them on your tummy if you're PMSing. But every single night I have been heating this thing up. You just put it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and then I just like snuggle up around it, and I'm like, it just kind of like soothes me, puts me to sleep. There's a cinnamon one as well. I think Dogman likes the smell of that one a little bit better than this one, because every night I've been bringing it to bed, he's like, what is that smell? And I'm like, it's my little fluffy thing. I think it smells amazing though. I love it. Definitely, if you haven't tried one of these things before, they're just like weighted. I keep meaning to find, people have told me before that there are like these therapy blankets that are like weighted blankets. That sounds so soothing to me. I need to find one, but in the meantime, this is a really good alternative. It smells good, it relieves the muscles, it's a good thing. My camera's overheating, of course. So the last thing that I wanted to tell you guys is, I know I've been talking a couple times about my new favorite thing here on YouTube, which is scary story channels. And I mentioned it in a tea vlog a couple of months ago. Since I mentioned it then, I have gotten so much like deeper sucked into that web. So I have a bunch of channels which will all be linked, and I literally listen to them every single day. Corpse Husband, Be Busta, Mr. Nightmare, Southern Cannibal, Joey's Nightmares, Lazy Masquerade. I think that those are all the ones that I'm thinking to tell you guys of now, but if you love scary stories, and these are scary, and I'm just going to tell you guys like PG-13, parental discretion advised. They do talk about a lot of like really scary stuff. Some of them do contain curse words. Some of them just contain like really crazy, creepy stuff. So just like kind of, you know, be careful if you are younger or if you're sensitive to stuff like that. But I love them, and all of those channels I just mentioned, like the narration, the content, 10 out of 10. It's amazing. If you like creepy stuff, you know, October is almost here. Get ready, get excited, listen to some creepy stuff. So that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching and for hanging out. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit that button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp Family, and give an alligator its wings. Also, if you want, you can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/graveyardgirl, or you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram at graveyardgirl, same way it's spelled here. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye!